Hello, welcome everybody. How are you? Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Okay, so today we are going to continue with the armor, the torso armor. We're going to finish this part and we're going to see if we can start with the helmet too. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, here I am going to build, let me see, these parts, something like this. But in this case, this is going to be like here, another piece. Okay, let me try to create this. I'm going to deactivate this part. Let me see. Okay, this is what I have. Let me deactivate this. Okay, for this one, let me see. For this part, I think that we're going to use this. Let's see if we can use. Thing is that I don't like. I think that this is not going to work for what I want, but we're going to try it, okay? Let's hide this part of the hair. Hello, Miguel, welcome. How are you? Okay, I need to let me think. To delete one of these because I don't want. Here I'm going to have another piece. Yes, I'm going to delete this one. Okay, thank you. Yes, I think that too. Thank you. Hello, Alpha Chat. Welcome. Did you solve the problem that you were having with the rendering project? Okay, but what was the problem? Any of the things that I gave to you work, or you find another solution? I really want to know, so maybe I miss something. Maybe but you finished the one that you the problem that you had. It is really important for me. Okay, so you lower. You use decimate. I think that you do not have to lower it, but with decimate, I think that you can preserve like the mesh, the shape, and you try to adjust the settings for the rendering. Because the thing is, for example, remember with Hulk that I have also some problems because I had more than 30 million of polygons for yes, but try to use decimate so you can preserve, because as I saw in your screenshots, you have like this, so you don't have to worry about all the details. If you have like close, like camera is going close to the models, then you have to, maybe if you want more details, but you have something like this and you have a lot of objects in your scene. So the best idea was to just use decimate and apply decimate. So to finish with that part, I was trying to say that, for example, with the Hulk that I created, the second character that we created here, I don't know if you were there, but I had some problems with the computer was really with lag when I was trying to use. I have to use decimate, but also I have to apply decimate. So the computer is not like working on two processes, because when you have the modifiers here, the computer is working, but once you already applied, it is like, okay, I can go to the next step, something like that. So if you have modifiers in your project and you do not apply them, just create another file, create a copy. I create a lot of copies for what if that doesn't work for me, then I return to the previous file. Hello, welcome, Drasul. Hola, amigo. I don't know Portuguese, but I think that's. Let me check something to say hello to you very quickly. Until that, yes, Alpha Chat. If you have another problem, yes, you can share to the Discord. We are going to help you. see. Like, hello friend, how are you? Let me check very quickly. Hello friend, how are you? Hola amigo, ¿cómo va você? Something like that. Is that correct? Draulus. Let me see. How are you is ¿cómo va? Hola amigo, ¿cómo va? I think that's right. Can I get some help with lighting? Yes. Just share your problem. That's why we created the Discord server, so we can grow as a community. Also, if you are having problems with the thing is that I don't know nothing else about your project, but you with the things that you showed me yesterday, I tried to give you some ideas to solve your problem. But let me show you another thing. Let's say that you are going to just render this part, but you have more like elements here in the scene. You just this is like the look of your camera, right? This part, and you have more here, like here around. You just have to go. Let me check, because I always remember this. There is an option here to just I don't remember the key. I'm going to show you that it is something easy, but you just have the option to select to like the blender just to focus on the camera, so it ignored the rest of the objects in the scene, and you can have like a fast easy way to render your scene. I don't remember, I forgot. I always forgot about these easy things. Let me see if I have in my notes. Let me check my notes. The option, the key. Let me check very quickly. Okay, blender, shortcut. See if I have. Oh no, I don't have that. I have a lot of. Oh, I don't. But that is something I'm going to share to you, okay? Just if I forget to. It is an option just to focus on the camera, what the camera is viewing, and you just ignore anything else in this scene, and you can render that. But again, if you have that problem with the other project, or I don't know if it is the same project, just share it as you did in the Discord server. When you share those kind of things, maybe I know what things I need to create, the content that I need to create. So that's why I also want you to share your problems there. I can prepare videos about that. Okay, I think that this is something like, this is just the blocking, remember. Let me check the references. Okay, this is like going, I cannot do this, like you can see here that this is going like out. I need this to go like in, because I have my wings here, so I cannot do that. I need to follow what I did. 3D design as a career, but 3D, what we are doing is 3D design. I don't know what you mean. it is like general. Okay, something like that for now, and we are going to finish this part of the thing is that here you can earn good money, but you have to. It's very difficult to get an opportunity. For example, now I don't have. I am not having like some projects to work. I am a freelancer, but maybe like now I am in a crisis with no projects. So it is very difficult. It is very difficult. If you have good contacts, maybe it is going to be easier. Also, keep in mind that maybe in this time there are many people like agencies, like companies are like just having the people that they need, because remember that there was a time that they were hiring a lot of people, and maybe those people was doing nothing, or maybe were not necessary in the project. So that's the thing. But if you have a good opportunity, you are going to earn good money. But also you have to, as I told you before, it is very difficult. It is very difficult. Also, you have to know where, because, for example, if you go to Upwork and you look at projects, there are like good opportunities. Like, okay, I can do that, something like that. But you see that they are trying to pay you like nothing, and that's like nothing also good, because you in your mind is like, who accept this job, because they are giving you nothing. I give you, if you don't mind, just give me an idea if you have an idea. Yeah, Alex Rosa, let me see. Let me check in my phone. So I see that his channel is like more like realistic models, something like that. I have to check, because I do not know him. He's like doing VFX, something like that. Okay, I can see that he is like recording himself or friends, and he prepared like a scene with VFX. Yes, I can see that he's creating great things, but I never tried. I have to be honest with you. I never tried VFX before, so maybe I have to try. I am going to lie to you if I say everything that I do here, and the things that I say to you is because I already did that. So, for example, in VFX, I cannot say because I did not do something like that. Not because I don't know, or maybe because I didn't have the opportunity before. But if I want, maybe I have to prepare something like that. Yes, we can do that in the future. if you want that kind of content. But first we have to go like step by step. I want to cover everything in 3D. We're now in sculpting, then I want to go with modeling, with UV wrapping, with materials, with animation. So we're going step by step, okay? I try, for example, VFX, but in 2D with grease pencil. I did that. Maybe we can, maybe for the next project we can do something with VFX, but with grease pencil. If let me prepare something to do that, like that. So we're going not more for a while, not more 3D sculpting. We're going to animate. Okay, I have an idea. We can do this. I'm going to prepare, because I wanted to create this, because I also see like some messages about products, about those kind of things. So maybe I can prepare and streaming and live streams to model like a console, maybe a Nintendo, a Game Boy, something like that. We're going to model it, and maybe I think that we can animate like the screen, something easy. And then we can prepare some like an animation with 2D VFX with grease pencil, maybe like the Nintendo coming down and like an explosion, something like that. I have to prepare that. I don't something like that. I am not an expert, but I know. And if I don't know, I always learn, and we can do it here. And also you can help. So for the end of in the last part of the streamings, we can like create like a simple animation, with a short animation with VFX, but in this case 2D. The thing that you say for the channel of that Jalex Rosa is something that, for example, I would like to do for myself, like prepare something like that. But I have to do first something like that, so I can tell you what I learned and bring here to the channel. But he is doing a lot of VFX. You know that I don't remember, because I really want to remember the name of an artist, a female artist, a singer, that she creates her music. She creates like something like synthwave, like pop from the 80s, maybe some kind of rock from the 80s. She prepares, she create the music and create everything, and she also create the same thing that you share, the Jalex Rosa things. She creates something, she record herself, and then she prepare like a scene with VFX for her videos, for the music videos. I do not remember the name of this artist, because I really want, because the music, I really like her music. I don't remember. I'm going to try to have some time, so I can in the general chat. We're going to these kind of things, for example, you can share in the general chat, so we can discuss, we can share other ideas in the general. We have like a general chat, a general channel in the Discord server. Yes, in the general channel, I think that it is called general channel. I don't remember. We have like 3D showcase, 3D questions, and 3D general. I think I don't remember. But in that channel, if I remember the name of the artist, I will share it. For example, that's something that I would like to do, because I also like to. I am not a musician, but I like to create some music. I am not an expert, but I can compose like. Create something decent at least, and I will. And I also wanted to create like this kind of VFX things for something for myself, but that was like a long time ago when I was just starting with AR filters, and I do not know too much about 3D, so. Now I think that I can do that. Okay, let's finish this part so we can go to the helmet. Yes, share everything. So you are saying that I say to you how he created that, but if I don't did something like that, how can I? Maybe if you know, you can share to us. Also, maybe if I know how to do that, I'm going to say like the method that I use, but I don't know what he used. Because I already told you that here in 3D you have different methods to do things. There's not like a rule that you have to follow. What is this? What is this? Let me... Okay, this is something not good. I think that I did this with the transparency. Okay, now we are good. Now we are good. Let me select that and okay. Let's just create this part, maybe here. Okay, don't worry, don't worry. Maybe there are someone that do these things and maybe he can show us. He can show us. Just remember that 3D is like a lot of things, so keep in mind, like, if you are doing something, it is not like you are an expert in everything. So I like to know about everything because I like to, like, I'm a 3D generalist, something like that. But if you are going to a work, to a project, it is not like you are going to sculpt, to model, to do everything. Maybe you are just the 3D sculptor, and maybe there are another artist that is going to animate, and there are another artist that is going to model. For example, in the best work that I had, the best project that I collaborate, I was an animator. So I did not model anything, and I did not sculpt anything. I just got the 3D models that I have to animate, and then just prepare a lot of animations. So you just have to maybe, and that is something good, because you are only focusing on one thing, and you are becoming an expert in one thing. So just keep in mind that I can say something about everything because I really like to try new things, but if you are new, you just have to understand that maybe not everyone, maybe are people earning good money just doing one thing, and they are not going to like be an expert in other things. For example, there is something that I do not know about, and it is how they prepare like these VFX, but you know that you can also write code here. Python, I think that is the language. For example, that I don't know how to do that because I do not how to code. I am learning now that I am like starting to learn how to create games. But for example, if you tell me how do you create an atom, how do you do something like that, these kind of things that are new for Blender, I do not nothing about that. I wish that maybe one day I can learn something about that, but that is another level. That is maybe like top artists, and also people with many years in the industry. I am here like I had one time that I was not doing 3D, maybe like 3 years here, 3-4 years I think. but I really like to do this. I really like to learn a lot, so I always been here learning. That's why maybe I have like I can defend. I can be here like fighting with 3D, doing these things. Okay, for this part, I want to something like this. Okay. Let me duplicate this part. You know that I have a cousin that knows a lot of this VFX because he did that. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he was when I was like in high school, I did not nothing about 3D. He was already working or maybe learning in 3D, so he did VFX. He prepares videos with VFX. Maybe I can ask some help for asking for some help about these topics. But I prefer to learn by myself, and then when I do all the mistakes and all the learning process, and then I can share that to you. I prefer to do that, so I know what I am talking about. If I'm coming here like with something that I did not know and try to talk, I think that is not good. I don't like to imagine things that I do not do. I don't want to lie also. Okay, here, okay, we're going to have that. But it depends. It depends because I don't know how good you are. Also, how much time do you have to learn? To learn? Do you have for learning? That depends. I'm telling you that I am like 3 years here, but these 3 years I full just Blender and creating and learning and doing, and maybe I think that I am not an expert, a pro artist, but I think that I do good stuff. But because I practice a lot, every day I'm here at the computer from morning to night, so I think that I can animate, I can modeling, I can do all of those things. I think that the next step is like AAA characters that I never did before, but there are some things that I need to learn. So also create games, that is something new for me. Maybe the next step for 3D games, maybe if these VFX things. So I don't know. That depends on you. Maybe you are someone that learn very easy, in a very easy way, than very fast, in a faster way, and you can do this. Maybe, I don't know. Also, what kind of projects are you working? Maybe you are working on low poly projects, AAA characters. I don't know. That depends on what do you want. Maybe if you focus only on one thing, maybe you do just only VFX. Maybe you can become an expert. I don't know. Not an expert, but maybe a pro artist or someone good, really good, doing like VFX. Maybe, I don't know, 3 months, 6 months. For example, in Sculpting, you see that here we spend like, okay, that is because also I talk a lot. We and also we are here like 1 hour, 2 hours. We do this like in 2 months, 1 month. I don't know. Okay, maybe you can do that, but if you want to learn, okay, if you want to learn like very in the less time possible, let's say like that, prepare something like in mid poly, something like the Fortnite kind of animation, something like that. For example, do not create realistic hair. Try to just create this curves and try to animate this short hair. Try to prepare an easy character to animate. Try to create an easy project. I don't know if, for example, if you want to do this, no, that is not something good, because this is going to take a lot of time, and after this you have to model, and then no. Try to start with an easy project. For example, I don't know, let me think. For example, a golem, a stone golem that is only rocks, or maybe a mini robot that you have only like the arms and the legs, and just circles for the knees, something very easy. At the end of the streaming, maybe I can show you something that I was working on, an animation. Try to create something easy, and then add things that you are going to need to sculpt. Then you just have to keep in mind this process. Okay, this is how I do things. I am going to tell you like the way, the path to do what you want to do. Okay, first you have to sculpt the character. After you finish, not in this position. This is not a good position. You to create characters, you have to, for modeling and for animations, you have to, let me move how I move the cursor here. Okay, let's say that we have, no, sorry, 3D cursor. Okay, like in this, in 45 degrees. Okay, like that. You just have to create your character like in this pose. You model you sculpt the character with all the details, but remember, try to do something easy. Do not try to create something like this, something like the Hulk. Not that is something difficult. After you finish to sculpt all the details, and maybe for the armor, if you are going to have details like some patterns here in the armor, you just have to prepare everything in high poly. After you finish, I'm going to tell you the thing that I do for Blender, in Blender, because I do not use, for example, Marmoset and Substance Painter. I do not use that. I do everything in Blender. After you do that, you have to start with the retopology process. You just have to, I already showed you something like this. Let me change this. This is retopology. Like trying to go to create like face by face, trying to follow like this. Let me see. I think that I have what I was using here as a reference. That was my, what is my retopology? I lost my, or maybe I did not. Right. Let me go back here. Okay, maybe what I did. I change. Okay. Let me first finish to tell you. You have to retopology. After that, you have to UV unwrapping to make the cuts where you are going to have like how you are going to when you the textures, how you're going to create the texture, how the textures are going to distribute in an image. You have to UV unwrap that. After you have that, then you have to create the materials. After you finish everything of that, you will start to animate, and that's the whole process. That's everything. Maybe if you want, if you are creating something by yourself, something new that you are going to change, that is not good to change a lot. But if you are going to, you can leave like the material part for the end. First you can animate, and when you're sure that this is going to be your animation and everything of that, then you can. But the normal process is first to create the materials and then animation. Okay, here, what happened here? What happened here? Okay, now we are good. It was one, yes, one. And that's the whole process for creating a character. And then you have to import that. Also, you need to know the final game engine. For example, you are going to use Unreal, or maybe you're just going to animate in Blender. Okay, that's easier. You just have to prepare everything for Blender. Create a scene here, and maybe you're going to create a short video, and then prepare everything in Blender. If you want to use that for video games, then you have to export that to know the platform that you're going to use, the game engine. For example, Unity is different from Unreal. So for Unreal, you have to prepare everything, but first change like the metrics, the size, this part, because I think that Unreal, I don't remember, use centimeters. I think. Where did you change this part? I don't remember. Something here. It is like, I don't remember. You have units here. You have to change this if you want to export this to Unreal. For Blender, for Unity, it is okay, like working here in meters, and then also you have to resize. Before you add bones, you have to create your character to the real world size that you are going to use. For example, if it is a person, maybe 1 meter and 80 centimeters, something like that. So you have to, now this character is very tall. I have to resize that, and after you resize and you say, okay, this is the size that is going to be for my character, then you start adding bones. If you do not that, you are going to have problems with animation. So try to do that, and you tell me how much time you use to do that project. But try to do something easy. I don't know, maybe a cartoon character if you don't want to create something original. Something that it is not going to have a lot of armor and something like that, and you have to animate a lot. Try to start with something easy. Okay, here, no. Yes, I told you Fortnite, but if there is something easy, Fortnite, because that is like, there is not something like a AAA character, but it is going to be a little bit difficult. If you are going to do with Fortnite, also keep in mind if you want to animate the face, that's another thing, because that is something a little bit difficult. You can animate the face in 2D, or maybe you want expressions with a 3D character. I did those things for different projects, but that is, you have to follow different processes. If you have another like low poly idea, then try to do that, because I think for Fortnite is also a little bit difficult. I just say Fortnite because it is easier than AAA characters. Or maybe you want to start with AAA characters, but you have to follow a great tutorial to do that. I don't think that it is very difficult to find like a full tutorial that show you step by step how to do all the things that I told you. You're going to find different resources, like one is going to animate, one is going to model, but you have to keep in mind, try to see, because maybe someone are sculpting for 3D, for example, like me. For example, these things that I am doing here, and then that I change the pose. Okay, you are not going to use that for 3D modeling. That is not good for 3D modeling. So you have to keep in mind maybe what is the project about. In this case, I already told you that this is for 3D printing. Yes, that's also. But if you want to improve, I really want to try to create this kind of things, but that take a lot of time. You can see here that only with sculpting how much time we are using. I wish that I can have more time and prepare this, or maybe do this in a faster way, but we are here talking, we're here answering questions, and I think that that's also very important. So also keep in mind that the people that prepare those tutorials, that is not something that like they create in 2 weeks. Many of those people spend like 1 year, 2 years preparing that tutorial. So you have to keep in mind that. You see that in maybe 30 hours. You say like a tutorial, like in 30 hours you're going to become an expert. Okay, but 30 hours watching the video, but in 30 hours you're not going to do that. Don't try to get frustrated if you don't. In 30 hours I could not do this. No. That is, here you see all the time that I take, because maybe I want to do something and then no, I don't like. I'm going to change that. Okay, I'm going to do that, and that takes time. So keep in mind that. For example, for the game, I just because it is very difficult for me to learn to code, I just do like 1 video per day in weekends on weekends that I have like more time, and one day. And there are like 130 videos to complete the tutorial. So I'm going to spend a lot of time, but I have to use that time to learn. The thing is not just to play the video and okay, by watching I'm going to learn. No, you have to do it. You have to. If the video is like 10 minutes, the part, and you are going to do it by yourself. Okay, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to do the thing that he did in the video. Try to also ask questions. All of that, those things you're going to use time for that. So I spend 1 day just for 1 video of maybe 15 minutes, but because I am learning. I am not good at code, and I have to understand. Okay, he used this in the video. Okay, I'm going to use Google to try to, or the documentation. Why he's using this? Why I cannot use? I found another way. Why he do not use this way? And by doing those kind of things, creating questions, asking yourself things, that's the way you are learning. For me, at least for me. Now, if you're a genius and just by watching a video of 10 minutes, you just watch and then you learn, okay, I think that those kind of people do not exist, but that's my opinion. Keep in mind that you have to practice. The only way to learn is practice, and practice takes time. If you are doing things right, that's also a thing to know. You are doing something horrible, something that is going, okay, I just want to complete that. okay, you are going to spend less time, but that is not something that you are you're going to be proud of showing that for your portfolio. You have to keep in mind this. That is something that I always repeat for myself. Everything that I did here is my time, and because it is my time, I have to do it like in the best way possible, the best possible way to do it, as perfect as possible, because it is my time and it is myself. This is my job. I am showing you this. This is like my presentation. This is me saying the word, this is what I do. And if I do something horrible, something in less time, something just for complete, and you are going to show you this to the rest of the world, I think that is not something good for me. If you don't care about that, that's also, I think that's your problem. I'm talking about in general. I am not saying nothing bad about you, just in case. I'm talking about in general. That's something that I repeat for myself. So I have to do this. Thank you. Just we did that. We did there a great job. But for example, that Hulk is not for animation, because that have a lot of polygons, and also it is in a position, so you do not use that Hulk for, maybe the first steps of the process is for animation, because you're going to create like in the standard position, and then you have to start retopology, trying to follow the path, the parts that you're going to animate, and all of those things. But I create that whole for 3D printing. Okay, here I'm going to use, why you are not giving me what I want? Okay, 1, but I don't want, I want 1.5. No. Let me think. 2. I'm going with 2. I think that I'm going to prepare that. Yes, I'm going to prepare like the next project is not going to be about 3D sculpting. The next project is going to be about 3D modeling and animation. We're going to present a product here that is going to be a console. I like a console because I think that is challenging. I really like to do challenging things. I don't like to do like, okay, I already know how to do this and I'm going to do all the models about this. No, I want to do something new that is going to push myself to improve, to force me to do better things. That's how I like to do things. That's how I like to learn. Trying to okay, what? Offset. I did something bad here. I know what is the problem here. Okay, that was my bad. This is what I want to change. I got distracted, sorry. But this kind of things happens when I am talking. But don't worry. Ask me things. This is what these streamings are for. So I have to check to change this too, right? Yes, no. We are okay. Okay, we finished the... No. Let me do this in the right way. Because this is looking horrible. At least for me. Okay, like that. So this is part of her armor, the armor that I designed, and this is just cloth. So I am not going to do anything right now because I'm going to add these parts when I had the final pose. So I think that we finished the blocking of the torso armor. Let's go with the face. Also, this face I like because it is looking good, but that's not the way I want her to look. I think that I I had to do what Miguel told me before, that the eyes are very big for the thing that I want, of course. But let me check something really quickly. I have to change a lot of things. Yes. Okay, now I can see. That is something, maybe the weird part about this character. Okay, let's try to see if by doing that we can not fix, but okay, let me do this again, like this. The eye is going to be like here. Let me see. Yes, I think that this is better. Okay, and I need to move this a little bit up. Okay, let me. Let me save. I think that I did not save. Okay, I think that now my eye is looking better, but let me fix this part very quickly. Let me hide this part of the hair. This one, no. Okay. Let me see here, and then move this a little bit up. It's just the blocking part, so we don't have to worry about this right now. And now that she has, let me change this a little bit. Now I think that we can move this up. Let me see her face. When I see her face, where is her face? Her face. Okay, now I think that she is looking better. So Miguel was right. Thank you, Miguel. The eyes were too big for what I want, of course. Now I think that she is looking better. Just changing the eyes. I don't know if Miguel is here, but thank you, Miguel. Yes, then I have to fix that, but at least I know the problem. Yes, now she's looking better. Ooh, okay. So the wrong thing about this one is that... Okay, thank you for coming. Thank you, friend. Just heard the things that you want in the Discord server, and then we can check that. Thank you for your support, by the way. Have a good night. Okay, great. Now I think that she is looking better. And my ears are maybe like it needs to be like in the same level of the nose, but the problem here is that, let me check here. Yes, I need to make this up, or maybe lower this down. Let me check here. The thing is that here she is like the face is like maybe no. We're going to leave it like if we like that. If we have to change, let me see another reference. Yes, this is what I was talking about. The ear has to be like in the same level of the nose, and finish like in the eyebrow, or maybe lower. That is what I was talking about. So I think that I'm going to use this. I'm going to move to move my ears like in the level that it's supposed to be. Here and here. Now that I have that, I think that I can this part. I cannot do that in this part. Like that. Check. Just something like that. So bit here out. What else? I need to move this a little bit up. And this part is going to be to the outside. Now I think that I can just move my ears a little bit to the outside, like that. Yes, now I think that she is looking better. Maybe her nose. If we check here, we have to move this up. Here I don't like. No, I don't like this mouth. I think that I'll go with the mouth down. Here. Yes, I like what what else can I change this here? Maybe. Don't notice a little bit out. Yeah, something like that. The only thing that I need now is to close her mouth. I cannot make her mouth to close. Okay, music stops, and that means that I'll go for some water, okay? I'll be back in a moment. Let me just adjust this part. I think she's looking better. I'll be back in a moment, okay? Okay, I'm back. Let's continue. Okay, we can start working on the helmet. We need to make some adjustments. We are going to do that later. Okay, first I'm going to create like this part here. Let me think, maybe I'm going to use a sphere. Cursor to world origin. Why is this is not in the world origin? Now I'm going to create circle, no, cube with subdivision surface 3. Yes, 3. I'm going to use 3. Here is going to be the helmet. Of course, that I need to change. And then I have to change that. I'm going to in the middle. No, because I have to. Okay, let me try to follow this. Let's try to make this better. I'm going to cut this part. Flipping. Let me just here. What bases we are not going to use? Okay, for example, this one. No. Maybe this one. No. Okay. I think that I'm going to delete this part. Now I can work with this. Yes. Now here we're going to go up. Then we are going to go down. Then up again, but we're going to have here like a protection. Maybe let me delete this part too. And also the part of the ear that is going to have a protection. Something like that. Then we can start working, adjusting these parts. Here I'm going to need an extra part, so we don't have to worry about this part. maybe I should not delete this one. Okay. I think that I'm going to sculpt. Try to close this part. Back. Oh, we are good here. Just I have to move this in the right. This. Move it here like that. Maybe I have to do this in edit mode. Just like that. Have to protect this part of the neck. I like this helmet. maybe I have to move it a little bit to the outside so the hair can come here. But this is like now she looks like Hawkwoman, this version, Hawkwoman, because she has a helmet like this one. Great. Now let's build this protection here. I'm going to use a circle, I think. Yes, just 16, then I can subdivide that. Let me see, where is my... sorry. To add a circle. Yes, let's try with a circle, just 16. Then I subdivide that. I'll subdivide that if I need to do that. I will need to change this. No, let's leave it like that for now. Okay, what else? What else do we need here? These things. These things too. Let me take this one. Going to select these parts. Here, just here. This thing. We are going to solidify. Just I like that. Let me just move it a little bit to the outside. Thickness is going to be 2. 2. Okay, for now we're going to leave it like that. Okay, so I think this is all for today, friends. We're going to continue tomorrow. I have to finish other things. Okay, friends, so this is all for today. Let me use another angle. I'm going to use this one. this is all for today. We're going to continue tomorrow, okay? Please remember, if you're new, subscribe to the channel, give it a like, share this content with others, and write a comment below. If you want, you can join to our Discord server so you can ask questions, maybe share something about 3D in the different channels that we have, okay? Also, you can follow me on social media accounts. You have everything in my YouTube page. You can find me as Fran Salazar Co. The same username. I am online as the same username, Fran Salazar Co. You have everything. My YouTube username is the same in Instagram, TikTok, X, all of my social media accounts, ArtStation, all of my social media accounts. If you want to get collections like this one, you can go to my CG Trader page, and also you have there 3D print models. You have assets for animations or maybe games. What else? Also, if you want to collaborate with me, if you want me to collaborate with your project, you can. I am a freelancer, so I am open to collaborate with you, and you can send me a message there in my email. There is my email. Also, you can find me in Upwork, the same name, Francisco Salazar. That's all, friends. I think that this is everything. Thank you for your support. Thank you for everyone that came here today. Thank you for ask questions and collaborate and say something here. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to create better content in the future. Not better, more content in the future, different content in the future. So we're just starting, and we're going to continue growing, okay? So that's all, friends. I think if nothing happens, we're going to see you. We're going to continue tomorrow at the same hour that morning for me, of course. And that's all, I think. Subscribe, that is very important, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.